I apologise for the really bad lighting, guys. It's after getting really dark in here really quickly. I just wanted to share something with you that I just had an experience with my family, and it's too precious and too brilliant to not share with the rest of us. So anybody who's in an industry where they're helping others all the time, like I am, or like counsellors are, or hypnotherapists or whatever, we all need help. We're not perfect people. We all have problems. Life doesn't stop. We talk the talk and we have to walk the walk. But, you know, every now and again, life throws curveballs at us, which we can choose to either catch or deflect. So there's been a couple of issues in our house in the last couple of weeks and possibly a couple of months that I have been unhappy about with communication with the family and how we've been communicating together. And even though I do this stuff for a living and I help other people all the time, I'm just Jamie and Charlie's mammy, and sometimes they don't really want to listen to me. No matter how much other people want to listen to me, sometimes they don't want to listen to me or my husband. So I could see that this particular thing was becoming an issue and I didn't want to let it slide. So I decided to call in the big guns and I contacted Derek O'Boyle. Derek O'Boyle is a hypnotherapist and he was actually a client of mine. And then we did some work together and now I'm a client of his. So I asked Derek for a family session with myself, my husband and my 2 children who are 12 and 9. Obviously they've been reared in a house where there's an awful lot of talk that maybe wouldn't go on in other houses with regard to positivity and mindset and visualization and all those kind of things. So my kids would be well used to that kind of an environment, so they hit the ground running tonight, which was excellent. And Derek was a little bit taken aback by that, with their honesty and their openness and their understanding for all this. So Derek did a session with us and there was no hypnosis involved because Derek also just does, you know, mind over matter work where he explains the connection between where your thoughts go, your body has to follow. So a huge topic of discussion here in this house was stress and how we're all handling stress at the moment. So Derek was absolutely fantastic with us and he was brilliant with the children. And we did some exercises together to get us thinking about how our mind works. And we did some writing. And even though Derek and I are singing from the same hymn sheet, we're doing the same kind of work. We're just working from 2 different limbs on the same tree, if that makes sense. And it's also it's very interesting for me to hear other people's take on the situation and how they would go about it. And it's also really important for me to learn new techniques because I'm learning and growing all the time. So yeah, we did some writing. The writing was very, very interesting. And even though I was aware of some of the issues that were going on for the kids and for Neil, there was some of it that I wasn't aware of, which was great because that came to the forefront tonight and we all drew up some shared agreements and signed them, and Derek witnessed them, which was fantastic, and he was very much involved and he is going to be very much involved going forward. So I would say to you that if you have any issues going on in your family where you feel you could sit down with Derek and have a group session with your family, and also if you are going through whatever issues yourself with regard to fear or whatever, you pick a number, you know what your issues are. I would highly recommend Derek O'Boyle from Natural Harmony Hypnosis. I think he's an absolutely fantastic guy and I would listen to his voice all day. It's just like Bailey's. So I'm just going to have a look at the to see the comments. Hi Martina, there's lots of yous on there. Thanks ever so much, guys, for your support, and looking forward to those of you who have bought a ticket for Saturday's workshop. Looking forward to seeing you all then. And if you can't make Saturday's workshop, I'm doing a second one on the 30th of September in the Gibson Hotel in Dublin. So looking forward to that. Take care. Slán.